Get this. Jalen Hurts had 90 yards passing in a game, and they won. He could play like total dog shit like he did in the Lions game. He was awful in the Lions game. They're still going to win. In what will be one of the most anticipated Football Fridays. Welcome aboard, my friends. We appreciate you coming aboard here on what is Cowboys Week. College football Saturday. A lot of implications when it comes to the seedings in college football. A big weekend. Dak and the Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Stinkers. How you doing? And I mean that with due respect to that great defense that's starting to unfold. The Eagle defense. You are now, Philadelphia. Know this. You are a defensive city. You're a defensive city. Say it with me. You are a defensive city. The Philadelphia stinking offense versus the Dallas Cowboys shitty defense. I think the game's going to come down to Dak's offense and Philly's defense. That will be the football game on Sunday. Those two teams, those are the two best parts of the football team. Everyone knows the Cowboy defense sucks, and everyone knows the Eagle offense sucks. Simple. You know what? I love Eagle fans, too. You know what they're doing? Well, this is the breakout game. Shut the hell up. You ain't having a breakout game. There's no such thing. You're not breaking anything out. You're heading into, what is it, week 12? Breakout game? Holy shit, guys. I mean, what do you got? 7 games left? Breakout game? Those days are long gone, Junior. There ain't no such thing as breakout games. Sills, next year I found a wide receiver who looks like and plays like A.J. Brown. He's Chris Bell from Louisville. It's a good football player. I put him on my Biletnikoff list. I think I put him 5th. He's a good-looking player. I'll be in the building for this game, Big Sills. My favorite guy, Deds the Joe. I love this guy. One of my favorite people that comes in here, supports the channel. Bro, you're one of my favorite guys. Big Deds the Jew's going to be in Jerry's world. Hey, by the way, I hope you're not up in the upper deck, dog, because you can't see behind that screen they got in the middle of the field. If you're up in the upper deck, you can't see the other side of the field. You can't. I mean, you can only see kind of half the field if you're sitting behind that big scoreboard. Okay? I mean, Dez, you're awesome, bro. One of my favorite people. All right. Hey, A.J. Brown, baby. And all the A.J. drama this week. He was asked a question yesterday about, all the drama going in the locker room. You know what he said? Please ask me about the Cowboys. It's an indictment on all the bullshit that's going on behind the scenes. There's no doubt about it. There's all kinds of shit. You heard Michael Irvin, too, by the way. Michael Irvin made the comments. This is deeper. This is absolutely deeper than just showing up and playing football with these two dudes, A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. There's a problem between the two. There's a problem, which means in the huddle. And there's a distraction all year long. I'd say the distraction and the fact that you guys have been injured has played a big role. Well, guess what? In your absolutely shitty offense. It's a terrible offense. And it's like the 6th worst offense in football. The 6th. And I'll tell you what, I think the drama's killing the team. And I'm going to make a point to you here. Before we get into my prediction, do you know what you're going to do? Xander and I were talking prior to the program. Xander, guess what? He's right. Made me think about some things here. And I was going to give you a different topic. But here's my topic. If you fucking don't win the Super Bowl, you're going to blame A.J. Brown for this. Not Jalen Hurts for this. Because that's what you do. You will blame A.J. You will blame him if you don't win the Super Bowl this year. He is being carved out right now by Philadelphia Eagle fans as the scapegoat. You guys need one every year when you don't win. It won't be Kevin Patullo because that's Nick's boy. It'll be AJ. Mark my words. November 21st, 2025. A.J. Brown will be the next Carson Wentz. You will castrate this man. You will blame him for all the bullshit offensive problems with the team. Like you've had and have you blamed for the last 5 years and why this guy's got a noodle arm. But you will, without a doubt, blame him for the team's failures. You will blame him. You will blame him and not the quarterback's inabilities. And quite frankly, I'm going to make another comment. I think Jalen Hurts is dividing the football team. By taking the side and taking his side against the players. Hurts is dividing the team. He should be on the side of his guys, not on his own island. But really, AJ, how was life on the Titans? I agree. Hey, Kim, he's got his ring now. He's looking at legacy now. Okay? He is. Jalen Hurts is dividing your football team by not bringing it together. People of JAKIB Sports, let's offer a collection plate for Eagle defensive players to take out Cowboy players. Hey, not here. I've went down that lane before. Big Sills is not doing that. No, thank you. No way. I went down that lane a couple years back, and that didn't work out well. Kyle? No. Can't do it, bro. Not here, baby. No way. Get this. He is dividing the team, and you'll blame AJ for all the bullshit. Okay? Divides the team. Dividing the team by not supporting his own team. By the way, how can a guy have the shittiest offense in pro football? How can he? Get this. Teammates ain't backing him. I don't hear anybody bitching at A.J. Brown. Do you? Hey, AJ, shut the hell up. I don't hear that. AJ's a distraction. I don't hear that. AJ's been a disruptive force. I don't hear that. I don't hear any of that. Hurts divides us by winning. See, we at the top. Don't worry, folks. You won't be by the end of the year. Sills has a saying, Divide the team is a foolish statement. Yeah? Well, that's my statement, kid. I'll tell you what, your offense blows. The players in the offense hate the quarterback's play. You tell me what's going on. Oh, injuries. Everyone else is not good. Barkley's lost a step. AJ's lost a step. Fuck that. Your quarterback's a noodle arm. And you don't want to face it. Noodle arm hurts. So something tells me that the passing game won't change unless we are losing and have to come back. It's not going to change as long as you have Jalen Hurts throwing the ball. See what Prince says. Prince, I'm not saying AJ's wrong, but at what point do you try a different approach? Like Michael Irvin said, he's asked the same question every week. Let's try something new. Agreed, Prince? Hey, Prince, I will concede to this. Okay? I will. I'll concede to this. I think doing all this shit publicly is not helping. Okay? I do. Do you ever get tired of bashing Jalen? No. Wrong context. Do I ever get tired of bashing this fucking overpriced and overpaid offense? No, I don't. Jalen's part of a unit that he leads it, and he sucks at it. And they're last in every metric. This guy can't accept that Hurts has proved him wrong. Prove me wrong? I'll say this to you. If there was a sign of a guy being carried to a Super Bowl championship after what I've seen after 27 games, it's him. You talk about being dragged to the title. Hey, great game in the Super Bowl. Absolutely. Anybody can play 60 minutes of football. How about playing good every week? He doesn't. And he hasn't for 27 games. If that was the case, your offense wouldn't be dog shit. Dog shit. All right. Prediction time. We like to start the program off, always, by doing this. Give me some scores. Let's hear what you think in this bad puppy here. I appreciate everybody coming aboard. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Super chats go to the top. You tell me. Let's see some scores here for this game. On Sunday in Arlington. Okay? AJ doesn't realize the way trades work. It can get bad. It can. You could trade him to Cleveland. 20-17, says Des the Joe. 45-3. Jeff DeBone. Look at Sue. 52-3. She gives me an M. Reyes. 32-20. Cowboys. I'm assuming that's Philly. 27-13. All right. Wait a second here. Let me do this. Mikey, 24-21 Eagles or 28-14 Cowboys. Way to have conviction in that one. All right. Okay. What do you think? I'm too slow to get it there? I got it, Sue. I got it. 52-3. I got it. All right. Here's how I see the game playing out. By the way, legendary Mike North will join us. That'll be at 4:30. And then we will have, of course, Philly Godfather. One of the most anticipated segments of the week because we go over all NFL games. Here we go. Week 12, National Football League. What happens on Sunday? Cowboys know that this is their season. If they want to have any shot at making the postseason, Dallas has to put up their best effort of the year. I love the addition of Quinnen Williams. By the way, Quinnen Williams is a fucking baller. And to sit there and say Jalen Carter's better than him would be an overstatement by you. He's not. I think his upside could be better, but Quinnen Williams can play. He is arguably one of the top 5 interior young defensive tackles in pro football. That guy is great. And next to Clark, I think that's going to be quite a test for your guys inside. Cam Jurgens is banged up. Your 2 guards have played like shit all year long. Like shit, especially in the run game. That, to me, I think Dallas has the advantage inside. With the addition of Williams, they have the advantage. Landon's been hurt. Cam's been hurt. It's game time decision whether he's going to play. Yeah, right. Will it be? Hey, I tell you what, when that guy makes a Pro Bowl, wake me up. Okay? Wake me up. Quinnen Williams, Jordan Davis is better than Quinnen Williams. Are you fucking nuts? Quinnen Williams. Okay, so here. He was the 3rd pick overall. He's made 3 Pro Bowls. How old is he, too? He's 26. And you're sitting there telling me that Jordan Davis is better than that guy? He's 26 years old with 3 Pro Bowls. Who the fuck is Jordan Davis to him? Not even in the same room, kid. And by the way, he plays 3 downs. Okay. And you got Quinnen Williams on Mantooth. I'll take that matchup. I do think, hey, get this. I do think you have the advantages on the edges, though, which means pressure. Dak's going to feel pressure in this ball game. But Dak's great at pressure. He really is. Okay? And no question about it. I think you got the edge, and I think you got the advantage at the edges here. But internal-wise, between Clark and Williams, I think you're going to fucking get killed in the middle. And that means how are you going to get your run game going? With Mantooth in there. If Cam goes, I'm sure Quinnen Williams is chomping at the bit. So that will negate that when it comes to your run game. Hurts is going to have to throw the ball in this game. I don't believe Dallas has enough on the edge to really put significant pressure on you. Okay? So I think this is going to be kind of a wash. You're shitty on offense. I mean, you're shitty on offense. You want to sit there and say you have any advantage on offense? Where? Wide receiver? You're 28th. Your quarterback is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. Where's your advantage? You keep talking like you're good on offense. You're not. You're good on defense to exceptional. You're not good. Stop pretending. We're in week 12. You still suck. I mean, you suck on offense. Your running back sucks this year. What are you talking about? The Cowboy back is better. The Cowboy O-line is actually graded out better. What are you talking about this year? You guys refuse to look at the Cowboys offensively. They're better than you. They're better. So, this is how I think this thing rolls out. In a very tight one. Big Sills. Here. We are here at 2:24 Eastern Time. 28-26. Dallas Cowboys pull a victory off, run their record to 5-5-1, keep their season alive with a big win over the shitty offensive Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, sir. It's the number 1 offense. Get this. Your defense is 18th. They're number 1. They're number 1 in offense. You're 18th. 18th. You're making that sound like you're not. You're 18. Get this. Look at this guy. Watch AJ go off. No, he won't. How is he going to go off? You've been saying that for 12 weeks. 12 weeks. Well, these guys are going to break out. Break out. Sill's voice will be in the background of art. You don't have a dynasty. Dynasties are winning multiple championships like the Chiefs. Being in the AFC Championship game 7 years in a row. That's dynasty. Going to 5 Super Bowls. Winning 3 of them. That's dynasty. Not winning 1. Dynasty. You know, I get this. You wouldn't know what a dynasty is in Philly because you've never had one. Seals, I agree with you. The head scratcher is their formula keeps winning. And they ain't changing until they lose a game. Honestly, it doesn't make any – it doesn't. That's why it'll run out. It will. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck. It's today, dickhead. That's right. It's today. You suck today on offense. You're making it sound and you're lying to yourself if you think you're good on offense. You're not. Stop pretending. This is today. Stop pretending. By the way, George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. Who's covering those 2 guys? Is Q going to travel? I mean, Cooper plays in the slot. So when CD goes over on the other side, who's covering who? Oh, by the way, in that zone, those guys will eat that thing apart, that zone defense. You're going to play off the ball on CD and George Pickens? Have at it. You're going to play zone defense on Pickens, Dak, and CD. Good luck to you, man. I want to see that. I really do. I want to see that. I want to. Hey, Prince, are you really going to play 6-7 yards off the football? What's your score prediction against those? 28-26 Cowboys. Again, here's one of my favorite ones. Troll just picked a 4-5. Troll, wait a minute. Once again, hey, douchebag, you're here. I'm not where you are trolling anybody. I don't go to anybody else's website or Twitter page and fucking write dumb shit. Okay? You're here. Trolling? Think about that. That guy said I'm trolling and I'm on my own show. Trolling? Whether you're here or not, kid, really. You're fucking out of your mind. You're the one here. That's like the people that go to my ex account and post shit. He's trolling. How am I trolling when I'm on my own ex account? Trolling is going to someone else. How stupid is that? Dallas offense doesn't play well against good defenses. Denver, Chicago, Carolina. I thought they played pretty well in the opener against you, and I think they're better now. I mean, I thought Dallas played great in the opener, didn't you? Plus, I'll tell you this. So wait a minute. Let me get this right. How in the world did the New York Giants beat the shit out of you? Just curious. Sills, why does Vic ever play man in certain situations? Because that's not what his defense is. By the way, I wouldn't touch anything Vic does. Vic doesn't believe. You know why? Here, Kim, I'll tell you exactly why. Here's the philosophy on press versus zone. You can die by 1,000 paper cuts, meaning zone, or you can die getting your head chopped off one time. That's man. You get beat by a guy that gets behind you, and you're playing press, and that guy gets behind you, and you don't have really great corners, dual corners, not just one corner. You only have one corner on the team. And stop with that nickel fucking thing, and stop calling Cooper DeJean a corner. He's not. Vic doesn't even fucking call him corner. When you play in the slot, it's more of a safety. It's not a corner. He doesn't play on the numbers. There are two completely different defensive positions. Two completely different positions. I see somebody in here saying that Cooper's going to play on CD. I saw Adam Thielen kick that guy's ass. CD runs great routes. Birds fans crashing out. See here. I'd like to see a linebacker debate this guy. He would wipe the floor with this troll ass. Dude, a linebacker with what? Honesty? What linebacker are you fucking talking about? By the way, hey, dumbass, I don't say anything that's wrong here. You just cry. You call me a troll, you're a fucking baby about your team and baby Jesus Hurts. I think Lori's involved now. So I see 12 plus targets forced to AJ. If so, Dallas wins 37-14. If we play our game, we win 20-17. Xander, I missed the super, man. Guys are great. I appreciate all the supers. Thank you very much. Fangio's defense is banking, and you will make mistakes. Yes. Yes. Birds fans crashing out. Yeah. So when you play zone, you're keeping everything underneath. You're playing bend but don't break. Sorry, Kim, I'm sorry. You play bend but don't break. When you play press, chances of a guy getting behind you, if you don't have two great corners and you don't have great safety help, you get beat with the big play. You get beat with the big play. Last time I checked, the quarterback is the only one who touches the ball every play. Hurts will be the reason he is limited. Can't blame AJ when the quarterback can't get him the ball. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Hey, Texas boy, I appreciate you coming in here. Absolutely, man. Hey, Texas boy, I picked your team today. Hey, Texas boy, know this. I don't block you. We don't block you here. I don't block people on my Twitter. They say horrific things. I don't block anybody. I mean, hey, you know what? The kid's not here. Somebody said something about my kid. I didn't block anybody. Want to attack that? Have at it. By the way, my wife's not very happy about it. Yeah. Sorry, Kim, what'd you say, honey? That's my wife who never, ever says anything. You put a picture of me and my daughter, and somebody take a shot at my daughter and said something nasty about it on my ex. I told my wife about it. My wife doesn't ever get involved in any of that. Don't let that go down. Don't let that go down with her. I can promise you. Like a spider monkey on you. Okay? My kid ain't home is the only reason I said it. Now, my wife's not very happy about that right now. And you know what we're only doing? We're only talking about your offense here. Nobody's making anything personal. You say something about my kid, You called my daughter a whore? Really? Over sports talk. You people need lives. I talk sports here, dude. Yeah, I posted a picture of me and my daughter when we graduated. It was a great moment for us. So somebody thought because I said something about your offense in Philly that you would post that and call my daughter a whore. Really? I'll tell you what I'll do. Like I told Warren Sapp, you name the beach. We're 5 lucky plays away from being 3-7. Let's be real. Unless we rattle Dak and force turnovers, we can't win this game. Okay? No. I'm not, we're not giving any names out. You can go over to my X account and see it. Hopefully they didn't delete it. Okay? And get this is what this is about. This is about me not liking the style of play. Even M. Reyes, nobody in here crosses the line. No names. You know why? Okay? M. Reyes and I go back and forth. I love this guy. We don't cross the line with one another. We never do. Because it's sports talk. Seriously, go to my X account. I couldn't believe it when I witnessed it. I go, bro, I bring my family into it. You know, but then again, you know why my wife parks my car behind a fucking gate? Is because of lunatics. Do you know how many death threats I get a week? You have no idea. I get death threats every week. But I have for 35 years. Over sports talk. Hey, dude. You may go like this. Sills, that's fucked up. But your bullshit take on the Cowboys Sunday, that's why I'm here. Honestly, Sills, I don't understand why people take others' family instead of sports, honestly. That's downright disgusting. We're here to talk sports, not other That's right. Bro, my wife was my producer for over 20 years. She heard all this shit. You know what she says? You're not well liked. That's funny. Everyone that comes on my program, like Michael Irvin, Lomas Brown, like Xander said, Xander can't believe that every person that comes on my program, how much they love me. And it's just been great relationships. I have wonderful relationships with my audience. Why do you think I don't block you? It's because I don't care you get mad at me. Because listen, sports is passion. It's great. When you start getting personal, though, come on now. Sue, I love you too, man. I mean it. 99.9% of everybody in here. And there's always that one. Listen, I know this, and I'm going to say this in my, get this, and I'll say this for sure. Okay? All you guys have to do is go to my X account, and you'll see what they're writing there. Seals, Cowboys did well, and they did play well in game 1, but lost the first game. That's a fact. True. Ask Allen. He is an amazing player, and doesn't mean he wins and he's better. Well, wait a minute. Well, Josh Allen, once again, if Josh Allen plays poorly, he's going to lose. If Jalen Hurts plays like shit, you're going to win. There lies the difference in the two. If Hurts plays like shit, you win. If Allen plays like shit, they lose. End of story. I mean, okay, get this. Jalen Hurts had 90 yards passing in a game, and they won. He could play like total dog shit like he did in the Lions game. He was awful in the Lions game. They're still going to win. They're still going to win. So, hey, listen. get back on page here. I can't believe my wife said something. My wife's been with me. I think we've been together like 36 years, 37 years or some shit like that. She never came on. Well, a couple times she did in Tampa, but never. She doesn't do that. She's more behind the scenes. She thinks I'm a big mouth. I'm the one with the big mouth and the ego. I'm the one that says the same. My God, it's so bad now because I'll be six. It's so bad now I'm repeating stories. They stop me in mid-stories. I heard it. I heard it. Let's see here. Josh Allen doesn't have $30 and a $25 million wide receiver, nor does he have offensive linemen that are all making north of $28 million. Absolutely. Nationals, these people got to cool out. I got you, bro. We're good. Let's see here. Houston, hey, dude, that Texans defense is the best defense in pro football. D'Amico Ryans. Hey, I got to give him credit. They started out the season shitty. They're 6-5 now. I mean, they're going to make a push for the playoffs. That's a pretty damn good looking football team now. And we said it at the beginning of the year. Houston or Denver, we're going to have the best defense in pro football. And it's shaping up to be that way. Okay? False. Josh Allen has the second-ranked offensive line in football. Okay, once again, dude, there's no Devon. Both of his top wideouts were out in that fucking game. His tight ends were out. They don't have anything on that team. What a stupid comment. Like, guys, do you read what you write before hitting send? Allen literally has nothing but cook. As an Eagle fan, I'd love to see AJ and my God, AJ Brown in Buffalo with Josh Allen would be frightening. Can you imagine if he had an elite receiver in Buffalo instead of mid-run guys? Can you imagine? Who's that? Jahan Dotson's better than that guy. Gabe Davis? Jahan Dotson's better than that guy. Get this. Here, no excuses. So, if you're on the Jets and you're a quarterback on the Jets, Flexen says it's no excuses for you not to win games. If you're on the Jets. Got it. Tell Mrs. Sills she's owed a special seat in heaven dealing with your ass for all these years. She calls me the stupidest person on the planet, but I got to tell you, she's the stupidest person on the planet because she married me. How you doing? A special place in heaven? Her and my aunt, believe me. My aunt's in here too right now, just so you know. Her and my aunt, believe me, they already earned their wings. Well, my wife's wings got a little bit of like frost on them, but they'll be all right. They'll get her there. You might not like Jerry Jones, but he welcomes his radio station to be critical of his team, unlike Bob Lang and the Eagle Radio guys. IP's glazing all day. Of course they are. Because get this, you know what my wife would say to that? Glaze away. You want to work Monday? Glaze away. When you work in radio, remember this. Glaze away. I remember being on the radio in Miami saying that LeBron James would never retire as a Heat. And people were nuts on me. I said the Canes will never win. I was right in everything without Golden. You know what my wife said? Congratulations, you're right. You're fired. Oh, great. So being right got me fired. So when you're in radio, you have to lie. You show up to work and pretend to people that work there you like, and you don't. And you got to lie about the teams that you have on your station because you got a sales dude back there going to your boss going, Sileo's kicking the shit out of a team I got to go sell. How do I fucking sell that? Remember, WIP is selling spots for Eagles because they air and they pay an exorbitant amount of money to air them on WIP. You're never going to get critical conversation or real life convo talking about the team, talking about bad offenses. I've told you this before, not to glaze donut anybody, but one thing Jalen Hurts has that you can't coach, and it's the one thing that keeps him as the quarterback of the Eagles, he's a fucking winner. Jalen Hurts, his greatest asset is not ability in his athleticism. It's his winning. That's what makes him keep his gig. It's not his arm. It's not the offense he's in. It's none of that. Hey, Flexen, if you asked the Eagle organization if they would rather have Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts, I guarantee you they would trade him in a second for Allen. Kid yourself. The only people that don't think Josh Allen's the best quarterback in pro football is you. Every executive in the NFL thinks that. Every one of them. Allen had a prime defense. Okay? Guess what? That's untrue. Fuck him. Yeah, hey, look, this is going to come down. Allen is Wentz 2.0. Yeah. Jalen Hurts is Tyrod Taylor 2.0. Tyrod Hurts. Chicken noodle arm. Trade the main thing. Let it be in Buffalo. Hit the main thing, be the main thing. That's pretty true right there about my kid. Yeah, that's right. Special needs kid she taught, got bit, punched in the face. Did all that. She teaches special needs kids. She did. Crazy. We raise a character and a champion and a captain. That's what we raise. This is the greatest thing we ever had happen to me. Mr. Sileo, Dan on that bullshit again. There you go. That's what I like right there. That's what I'm talking about. No. You got the wrong Italian. That would be Nick Sirianni's full of shit. Tyrod Taylor is a Vodtech native, Sills. There you go, baby. Sills, how would you fix this offense next year? You think it's the quarterback calling, play calling, execution, or all three? Again, if you want Jalen Hurts to be a superstar player again, go back to what you did in 22. Hire a guy like that. Why won't they? They won't. For whatever reason, they won't hire a coach that resembles what he did in 2022. Why are you hiring these guys? And by the way, I love the fact we went over his resume, Kevin Patullo's. So Kevin Patullo's been in the NFL 15 years. He's never really had a position coaching job. And he got the coordinating job. How did he get that job, actually? Let me see this again. Let me take a look at this. Kevin Patullo. So let me look at these jobs. And I'll tell you what kind of job he's had and see if he's qualified. So take a look at this. He's quality control. That's a gopher job. Buffalo Bills, gopher job. Bills, offensive assistant wide receiver coach. He never had a position. Assistant wide receiver coach in Tennessee. He's not a position coach. First one he got was the Jets in 15 and 16. That's a position coach. Even the A&M, an offensive analyst, the hell is that? Indianapolis, he has a wide receiver coach. Passing game specialist, that's not a job. Pass game coordinator, that's not a job. Pass game coordinator and assistant head coach. These are buddy jobs. Then he's had 2 position coaches in 15 fucking years. And his only job ever calling plays is now. How did he get that gig? How did Kevin Patullo get that gig with 2 position jobs with the Jets and with the Colts? How did he get it? This guy's taking personal shots at the OC. For what? Asking how he got the job and if he's competent and qualified? Yeah. That's asking you, why are you putting him with Hurts? He's not qualified. How are you putting Kevin? Hey, at least Kellen Moore had been a coordinator in Los Angeles and Dallas. This guy barely has 2 jobs that were worthy of anything for 15 years. He's not qualified. He is not qualified to be the offensive coordinator of the defending Super Bowl MVP. You know how he got the job? He's Nick's buddy. That guy would never get an offensive coordinating job anywhere in the NFL if it wasn't for his buddy elevating him. He's not qualified. Mark my words, Eric Bieniemy next year. I don't mind Eric Bieniemy. Okay? No. I'm talking like you're the 28th ranked offense in football. How do you explain the Bucs having a first-year coordinator promoted? I don't think Josh Grizzard's doing a great job either. He's not. Really? He's never had a fucking gig, dude. He was passed over 3 times in Philly. Stupid take. Yeah, because they're butt buddies. Sills, just like Nick doesn't know how to fix an offense or a problem. Facts. That's an absolute fact. Dude, Josh Allen just woke up and lost. Hey, get this. I'll say it one more time, and I'll say it for the last time. Winning a regular season MVP is superior than playing 60 minutes of football. You have to play great for 7 months. Hurts could never do that. You consistently called the Bucs a better offense than us. I said your quarterback's better than you. That's what I said. I can't understand why fans think it's okay to score less because they're glazed donuts. Get this. You're sitting here making excuses. Excuses for a noodle arm quarterback. I'm done with this guy. Go sit in the corner with your fucking aluminum foil hat. You're done, guy. Here's a guy here, this Craven guy. You'll pay for my attention or you will never get it again. Believe me. Do we really need another OC change? You're going to get one anyway. I've got a Christopher Nolan film for Josh Allen to star in. Interception. No, you mean the best guy in the league. Hey, hey, guess what, intern Sirianni? It must be great to have a shitty offense and a guy who could play like shit every week and win games. Wow. I wish Josh Allen had that. Could play like dog shit every week. Dog shit every week. And have the 30th ranked offense in passing and win. Must be great. That must be what an absolute awesome thing that must be. To have the shittiest offense in pro football and win. Wow. What an absolute thing that must be. I wish every good quarterback could have that. Where you don't have to be good. You just have to be mediocre. And you can win. Wow. That must be fucking great. Must be awesome to suck in every game you play and win. Man, what an absolute wonderful thing that I mean, listen, kudos to Howie. That's fucking tremendous. You can blow in every game you play in. Have the 28th ranked passing offense. The 26th worst offense in football. And win. That must be fabulous. Holy shit. You know why you can't make excuses for Hurts and his shitty play? Because the team is so talented. And that record that Hurts has is a joke. Just like Sirianni's. That's a reflection of Howie and the great players on the field. It's surely not your coaching on offense. Your coaches on defense are spectacular. Spectacular. Okay? Spectacular. Absolutely. Hurts is due to miss a couple games. Wait until the offense looks like a top 10 offense with McKee. Oh, man. That'd be good. Seals no offense, but you looking real bad. I'm not looking bad. What do you mean I'm looking bad? Guy had a bad game. But Hurts has played shitty all year. Had one game against the Giants or Minnesota, was it? The Giants. Had a great game against the Giants. Okay. I'll never look bad defending Josh Allen. Never. Never. I will never look bad defending a talented guy like that. You look terrible defending a noodle arm. And telling me that guy's responsible for winning football games with the worst offense, and he's at the helm of it. Explain that. He's at the helm of the worst offense of any contending football team. Explain that. Oh, I know. It's coordinator, AJ's lost a step, and Barkley's lost a step. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Against the fucking Giants. Congratulations to you, kid. Hell of a game. Can you repeat that? I can't hear you with you down below. Okay, Leon, really? Speak up. He's fucking the great quarterback, man. Hey, can you help me on fucking gobbing the goo on fucking Hurts? On walking around on your knees and trying to explain to me why that guy is one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL when he's at the bottom 5 in offense? Can you explain that one to me? Or are you too busy down walking around on all fours? Just curious. Gotcha, bro. That's my guy right there. We're good. Right. Okay. That's right, man. Hey, the first 4 weeks, we only won because of Hurts. Yeah, because he was running around more. It wasn't because of his arm. Okay, it was because of his wheels. Absolutely true. I go there with you with that. Okay? Yes. Oh, my God. Hold on here. Oh, man. We got everybody coming out of the Word Works here. Hey, I thought Michael Irvin was great yesterday, too. Hey, I will give this up. I will ask you this. How come Saquon Barkley is showing true leadership here? If there's a guy that should be pissed off, like Michael Irvin said, it's Saquon Barkley. Look what you've done to Barkley. You've relegated him back to New York. Shitty quarterback, below average O-line. Womp Sills. Jalen better than Josh. Big facts. Sure. Thanks for the super. Okay. Jalen, who's got the worst offense in football, is better. Okay. Yeah. Again, he's the worst passer in the league. And that's your debate. Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts. Xander, you're right. This is comical now. Yeah. I bet you think that Jalen's a better passer in the pocket than Dak Prescott. Do you really think that? Yes, I agree with that, Dirty D. Coaching's failed Jalen. They stopped developing him like they did with Wentz. Yes, I do. Okay? Allen was given an easy... Listen, guys, I'm not debating Josh Allen. We're not doing that. Stupid. Better overall. Oh, my God. Let's take a look at where this guy Hurts is compared to Allen. You think Josh would trade his MVP for a ring? I think Josh would trade his MVP for a better organization. Let's take a look at this noodle arm. Let's go down here and let's take a look at this here. Hold on here. Let's go to Josh Allen here. Let's see who Josh Allen has throwing him the ball, or he throws the ball to. Let's take a look at this. Let's look at Buffalo's depth chart here. So his wide receivers are Khalil Shakur, Joshua Palmer, and Terrell Shavers. Okay. Okay. Honey, I shrunk the playbook. Kevin Patullo. I shrunk it for Hurts because he can't throw across the middle of the field, and all he does is throw out patterns. Hurts is just a little better than Justin Fields. Oh, come on, man. Bucker always says he needs to play better, but the win is the most important thing, Sills. I'm pretty sure Saquon and Hurts are on the – no way. I think the team and the offensive players in the huddle hate the quarterback's approach to this game. No way. No way. I thought I heard A.J. Brown say this. Hey, A.J., what about you losing a step? Oh, I guess Saquon has too. That's an indictment on their approach. By the way, aren't you listening to your own players? Aren't you listening to your own players? Okay. Last I checked, my home didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver his last two Super Bowls. Dodd? What? Last I checked, my home didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver. Are you talking Mahomes in Kansas City? Who was Brady throwing the ball to? Who was Mahomes throwing the ball to? Well, if you didn't have the 19th or 20th ranked defense in football, Buffalo Bills can't stop anybody. I think Sean McDermott's done a shitty job in Buffalo. Not an excuse. Those are facts. Defense has been terrible this year. The reason you're winning is because of defense. Oh, I see. Josh has the city defense. You don't get the same metric, though. Hurts' defense is ascending to being one of the best. Okay? And his defense, take a look at Buffalo's here. Let's take a look at Buffalo's defense and where they are right now. How good has Sean McDermott done this year? That's his forte, too, by the way. So let's take a look at the defenses for the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills defense, total defense. Bills are 10th. That's very good. Pass defense, they're second. Now, here's the key. Rush defense. Bills are 30th. You run the ball on them. The reason why your pass defense is good is because teams are running the ball down your throat. They give up 156 yards a game running the ball. You don't have to throw the ball. 156 yards a game. You're giving up 156 yards. Think about that. And on third down defense, the Bills are 18th. So you're giving up 156 yards a game rushing. Fuck, dude. I don't have to throw the ball against you. So Eagles' offense is comparable to the Titans. Hey, let's take a look at that. That's a good one. I love that. So here's who you're compared to offensively with. You're saying the best quarterback in football. Let's take a look at this. No excuses for you to be here, too. So let's take a look at the greatness of your quarterback that you say is better than Allen, with all those weapons that have not really missed any time. So let's take a look at this. Here's the Eagle offense heading into this cow. By the way, here's the Cowboy offense. Cowboys are third. Let's take a look at the Eagle offense. You're 25th. Wow. Passing. Cowboys are 1. Eagles are 28. Here's who you compare to. The Jets, the Browns, the Titans, and the Panthers, and the Dolphins. That's who your passing game is compared to. And he's elite. They compare him to the Titans. Hey, if he looked like Jamarcus Russell, Jalen Hurts looks like, what's that kid's name that played in New Orleans? Who was that dual threat guy? Who was that quarterback that that Sean Payton had in New Orleans? What was that guy's name? Who was that kid from BYU they had? Cam Ward damn near has more interceptions than TDs. Sorry, that's where you're ranked right now. No. What's that kid's name? He played at Brigham Young. That's who Hurts is. Oh, that's it. Tyson Hill. Tyson Hill Hurts. Tyson Hill. Sills likes Allen over Hurts because he'd rather look good and lose. No. He's just a better skilled player.